first looks, it looks pretty good. Looks like a decent paint job so far. Yeah, they didn't take the plastic off to do the paint. That's a shame. Not the best masking, but hey, I've done worse. Broken tail lights. More broken tail lights. More broken brake lights. Bumper corners don't match. A lot more overspray. Overspray. Some of that could be wax, but some of that's definitely spray. Horrible paint job on the tires. Looks pretty straight. Windshield is missing the trim, so yeah, that's going to rust out in a heartbeat. Got some rust up there under the hood. Sliding door needs some adjustment pretty bad. It's way out here. Not near far enough forward here, and still way out. That's more than just not closed right, that's not adjusted right. Looks like we've had some work done here. Spot welding doesn't look factory. Curious that they painted it but didn't take off what's left of the Freightliner emblem. Obviously, the Freightliner emblem is gone. And we've got some dents along the side here. Looks like a little bit of sag in the paint too. Nothing worse than I could do. Yeah, it feels like new rotors. Oh, slimy tire. Interesting choice to paint right over the dirt. Yeah, that wasn't removed, it was masked. Door hinge is broken. This is what it should look like. Right here, this rusty circle piece here where it rubs, gone. So that's not a big deal, but when the rest of it breaks out of there, the door hinge will get really rattly. This door has not been opened more than straight out since it was painted. If it had been swung all the way back to contact the magnet back there, this would not be painted white anymore, nor would this. Again, up here, it's only been open so far. They sure did put the paint on heavy right over this yuck and schmuck. I don't know what they're using to clean it. Motor oil? That is an oily mess right there. Kind of smells like diesel fuel. That'd be a bad place for diesel fuel. All right, looking underneath. Oil pan is oily. Back half the oil pan is flat out gross. Alternator is new, but a 90 amp. Smallest, cheapest available. Vacuum actuator. Just about to drip back there. Hadn't been driven much lately. Got some rust up here. Not looking real good. Definitely been cleaned up over here. It's dry, that's good. And we got a bit of rust growing right here. That seam is delaminating. More rust up there. Looks like we do not have the undercoating that I'm accustomed to seeing on almost all of them. Muffler's not looking great, but not looking horrible. What is going on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Seam on the tailpipe is rusting out, so that's not going to last long. Rust isn't too bad, but there's definitely some. Fuel tank supports are getting a little crunchy. What do we have here? Oh, that's crust. Yeah, that's not good right there. More rust here. Some serious delamination. Handbrake's looking a little rough. I've seen worse. Brake lines aren't too bad, but they aren't real good either. Right there, I don't believe mine look like that anywhere. Of course, my van's 3 years newer. Shocks aren't looking great. Rotors look brand new. Hard to tell the pads without pulling everything apart. Passenger side, we've got pretty much the same rust. A little bit of delamination in the footwells. Here, quite a bit of crust on the bottom of the body back there. And I'm gonna say muffler work is past due. Oh yeah, we've got gaping holes in the exhaust here, small holes in the exhaust here. Definitely past due for a new tailpipe. Gaping holes in it back there. Can I zoom in on that? Transmission looks as though it has been replaced at some point. I don't believe that tag stays on there for 18 years and didn't come on a factory anyhow. From the factory. Got something going on with this connector here. That doesn't look good. Might not be a problem. It doesn't just push in though. Definitely wet down here. I'll get some paper towels. See what color that is. And that is. Well, the rotors feel nice. The bugs seem to like it too. So we'll be careful about disturbing anything that might be living in there. Frankly, this doesn't look too good. It's a little bit crusty in here. Yeah. Might not be all bad. Stock radio. Very clean interior, but it's been cleaned a little bit aggressively. They took the texture off of it. Yeah, they took the finish off the paint too. Looks pretty good under there. No work boots, I lost that bet. Where's the fuse box cover? AC is getting cold. That vent is broken, non-repairable little piece right there. Sometimes if they just come out of their hole, you can fix them, but this one's not going to be fixable. This side's still good, so that non-fixable unit is kind of a shame. That one's missing a wing, could be replaced. That one's got a broken wing down there. Not a big deal. The AC is not cold. Back wall is still wet with whatever. The headliner looks pretty good. Let's see what matters. I'm gonna say that sounds really good for an O2. Oh, the battery tray is gone. We got a little strangeness going on in that exhaust manifold. It's probably manufacturing now. It's like one side is all caked up. Looks really good along here. Before spinning the dough on it, I take this cap off, but right away looking at it, I can tell you there's no black dust creeping around in there. It's not a new engine, but it's a nice engine. Fuel filter's a little dirty, who knows, might have been replaced. Really wasn't recently. Auxiliary heat pump's not running. Yep, it's maybe. Good under here. Oh. No. Alright, that blue is on top of the white, so that might have been a wrap. Not a lot of rust under here where you'd expect it from sitting too long, outdoors at least. Yummies. The Autel AP200 revealed a boatload of codes in this van. I was able to get the engine light to turn off, but the brake lights and the spin light stayed on. After clearing all the codes, the engine light came back on immediately upon starting the van. and then the van kind of chugged and galloped a bit before it smoothed out. These codes aren't enough to make me run away, but they certainly are enough to make me think that price is too high. Well, transmission level is appropriate for 25 degrees Celsius, but unfortunately the fluid's not. I don't believe that's, well, I know that's not Mercedes fluid. It's not ATF 134. And as far as I know, there isn't a fluid out there this color that meets the Mercedes specs. So I'm going to say that's wrong until I can prove otherwise. All right, one thing that is a little bit disturbing. That beep doesn't shut off till you shut the door. Lights are not on. It is not the seat belt. That's either a bad switch or something worse. And let's check the other here. Oil looks good. Oil level is proper. I do not see where that's dripping from. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, perfect. Hear the galloping. There it goes, it just smoothed out. Pretty sure that's an EGR problem. Kind of a crusty looking EGR there anyhow. Can't complain about that though. That's a real good cap dance. Some folks say I'm pretty critical of these 18-year-old vans, and well, yes I am. Tune in to tomorrow's episode of Rolling Realtor and see how I evaluate my own van.